Thank you, thank you. Sit. Excellent. My name's James Nugent, and of course my professional focus is computer science, and my threads here at Georgia Tech are intelligence and theory. Describe your attitude towards the importance and difficulty of technical communication for CS individuals. Well, I think it's extremely important, of course, for CS professionals to be able to take their jargon and put it in a way that the common individual can understand. Businessmen, entrepreneurs, other people that need the expertise, they can take it and we can put it in phrases and words that they understand to implement in their solutions. But the difficulty therein, of course, is that we're only ever really taught with our highfalutin words and taught to understand these concepts that normal people don't understand. So the hard part is translating a language we only know to a language that everyone can understand, but a topic that no one understands in the same way. Describe the biggest challenge you anticipate to face working on a team this semester. Well, there's always certain troubles that crop up when you're working on a team. I mean, take for one, just the timing of it. If you've got 4, maybe 5 people working on a team, it's hard to get them all together, especially when we leave busy, hectic lives. But I think the core of the challenge comes in the idea and wanting the same thing and the same end product. For example, for our project, we're making an Android game. But if people have a different vision for what the game is going to become, it's going to be very hard to refactor that into one idea unless we start at the beginning with that same goal and keep checkpoints across the entire course of the project to make sure we're still on the same page. What do you expect to be your greatest strengths and greatest weaknesses this semester in your CS and TC courses? I think for me, my biggest strengths come in my ability to talk. For technical communications, I think that's something that I'm gifted at and it comes naturally to me. I haven't ever struggled in changing jargon to something that's explainable, and in general tutoring ideas to people that haven't had experience with them before. So I'm not too worried on that front, just with actually the communication with people and the explanation part. However, I am concerned about some of the issues we hope to tackle with this project. For example, the issue of adding graphics to a game, which is something I haven't ever worked on in the context of an Android application. So I'm a little bit worried about the time that we're going to have to invest in that, and with the concern we have with that, we've already looked into starting research in what game engine and graphics developer we're going to be using. And finally, how do you anticipate that these courses will prepare you to be a more successful CS professional? I mean, that kind of goes back to what I was talking about earlier. This is kind of the crux of the issue, the divide between CS majors and people that are super in the computer science versus the people that take their ideas and run with it, the businessmen, the CEOs. And I think this class is divided to bridge that gap. And I think that's something that we need to hone in on this semester, and as we prepare ourselves for the real world, hone in on that in ourselves to make ourselves all better technical communicators. Thank you, everyone, for joining us here tonight on The Inside Scoop with Jay Nug. Tonight we were interviewing James Nugent, an up-and-coming CS superstar. Hopefully we'll see him on the front page of the CS News tomorrow.